Hope I'm audible. Let us quickly, do a recall session for UPSC Prelims geography section. I've selected some important topics which have high probability to come in the examination. I'll try to keep this as a two-way session. I'll ask questions from you. You can answer this in the chat box. Let us start. So guys, the very first topic which I believe this year can come is from human geography, which is pastoralism. Guys, this year we have the International Year of Rangeland and Pastoralism. Okay, International Year of Rangeland and Pastoralism. Okay, so why this is important? Because see, last year UPSC has asked question on international year. Okay, so they are looking into international year. So pastoralism is one topic which you can get. Okay, here you can get two kinds of questions. Either they can give you questions on pastoral communities in India, Gujars, Bakarwals, Gadis, Bhutias, Tangars, Raikas, and Kurubas. And they can ask you to match with the states. Okay, so you can see guys, okay, Gadis, Himachal Pradesh, Bakarwals, Jammu and Kashmir, Gujars, Jammu and Kashmir, Bhutias, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Dangars, Maharashtra, Raikas, Rajasthan. Okay, Raikas basically, okay, camels. So this is important. Raika, I'm expecting question to come. Why? Because this is the International Year of Camel also. International Year of Camel also. Okay, so this is important, guys. Or they can ask you pastoral, pasture lands in India. Okay, grasslands in India. Okay, Bunny grassland is one of the famous grassland, guys. Maldharis communities are found here. Very important. Or they can ask you, okay, the Deccan grasslands, okay, Dangars and Kurubas. Dangars and Kurubas are found there. Okay. And there is another range land which was in news, okay, in around this Bengaluru, Benerghatta. Okay, can anybody tell me what is the name of that? Okay, what is the name of that? Okay, it was in news. Okay, so I'm giving an assignment. Okay, please have a look at it. Okay, this is important. Okay, so it is in Bengaluru. Okay, outskirts. Okay, Banerghatta National Park. Okay, there we have this kind of grassland which is very famous and it was in news this year. Okay, let me see how many of you can answer it in the comment box. It starts with the letter H, I guess. Okay, next. Guys, next topic which is important is the strategic petroleum reserve. Guys, now because of the Iran war, there is an oil crisis throughout the world. Even in India also we are facing this crisis, and recently Prime Minister has said that we have to use oil very cautiously. In this context, guys, this year you may expect question on strategic petroleum reserve. What is strategic petroleum reserve? It is basically a stored petroleum. It is basically stored petroleum, okay, where we are storing crude oil, and we are using when we are not getting the supplies from outside. Guys, India imports around 88% of its crude oil. So when there is no supply coming because of Strait of Hormuz closure or any other reasons, we can use these strategic reserves. According to International Energy Agency, okay, the strategic reserves, okay, must be for 90 days. Okay, this is very important. Although India says that India has strategic reserve for 70 days. In India, the strategic reserves are basically at three locations: Visakhapatnam, Mangaluru, and Padur. Visakhapatnam, Mangaluru, and Padur. Okay, these are the three locations. You can see Padur and Mangaluru is in Karnataka, Visakhapatnam is in Andhra, and now two new places they are building. One is the Chandi Lok in Odisha. Okay, so this is basically maintained by a PSU called Indian Strategic Petroleum Reserve Limited. It is under the Oil Industry Development Board. So this can also come under the Ministry of Petroleum. Moving on, guys, critical minerals is one theme which is very important. And last year also there was a question on critical mineral partnership. So in this context, guys, you may expect a question on critical minerals. Critical minerals, guys, are those minerals which are very critical for the modern economy, the digital economy, the electronics economy, and also their supply chain is concentrated in some regions, because of which it becomes very vulnerable. Supply chain becomes very vulnerable. So for the green transition, for the green energy, all okay, critical minerals are very important. India has released a list of 30 critical minerals. These are beryllium, bismuth, cobalt, copper, gallium, germanium, graphite, hafnium, indium, lithium, molybdenum, neodymium, nickel, okay, phosphorus, potash, rare earth elements, rhenium, silicon, strontium, tantalum, trillium, tin, titanium, tungsten, vanadium, zirconium, selenium, and cadmium. Okay, these are the 30 critical minerals released by the Ministry of Mines. Okay, this is very, very important. So, this year, this is a high probability. Why? Because you see, Government of India has also launched a scheme, which is National Critical Mineral Mission. National Critical Mineral Mission. Therefore, I think critical minerals can be asked, guys. Okay, guys, in India, we do not have much critical minerals. Okay, only some places like Raisi district of Jammu and Kashmir, some lithium has been found. Okay, and we are trying to basically do survey of these critical minerals in India. Geological Survey of India is basically doing that. We have a PSU called Khanij Bidesh India Limited called Kabil, which basically tries to buy overseas assets of critical minerals. Mineral Security Partnership, they have asked last year, so most probably they will not ask. Okay, this is a very important question. Okay, next, guys, you can see the names of some critical minerals and their which is the largest producer, because UPSC loves this theme. So lithium, guys, you can see here we have the Chile, we have the Argentina, and we have the Australia reserves. Highest reserves is in Chile. Okay, ABC country. It is called ABC country. A means Argentina, B means Bolivia, C means Chile. Okay, top producer is Australia, and top exporter is Australia, Chile, and Argentina. So top producer is Australia. Australia is the top producer. However, the largest reserve is with Chile. Okay. Next, guys, cobalt, Democratic Republic of Congo. This is already UPSC has asked. Next is nickel, Indonesia. This is already UPSC has asked. You see, guys, from this slide, in the last, so like in the last 4 or 5 years, so many questions have come. So many questions have come just from one slide. So you can go through this. This is really very important. Then, guys, rare earth elements are also in news. Rare earth element last year only they have asked question. Okay, so they may not repeat rare earth elements, but you have to remember two rare earth element which is very important today. And this is basically, you can see here, dysprosium. Dysprosium is used for enhance magnetic properties, and it is used in EV turbines. Okay, dysprosium is in use. Okay, dysprosium is in use. So you may expect even a nibodium. This is also in use, guys, because it is also used in magnets. Again, guys, China has banned the export of these magnets, and this created a lot of controversy. So you can prepare this. You can prepare this. You can prepare this. Okay, very, very important. Please have a look at it. This is really very, very important. Okay. Also, guys, there are some elements like gallium, okay, germanium. Which country has monopoly over gallium and germanium? Who can tell me? Which country has monopoly? Okay, which country has monopoly? China. China has monopoly on gallium and germanium. Gallium and germanium. Okay, just check out the applications. They are very, very useful and very, very important. Guys, the place which I was telling you in the Bangalore, which is a grassland, someone is answering, and Anga Pillai is answering, and she is saying Hesargetta. Hesargetta. The answer is Hesargetta. Very good. Anga Pillai is the correct answer. Hesarghatta. It is in Bengaluru, some outskirts. Okay, Hesarghatta. Basically, I think in Banerghatta. In Banerghatta. Okay, there is Hesarghatta. Okay, you should know this. Next, guys, lithium. Okay, lithium, guys, ABC countries: Argentina, Chile, Bolivia. Okay, you should know this, guys. Very, very important. In India, Mandya in Karnataka. Mandya in Karnataka. Okay, and Raisi district, Jammu and Kashmir. Okay. Next, copper, guys. This year I'm expecting copper to come, guys, because copper is very much required, guys, for green energy transition. Without copper, green energy transition cannot happen. So, guys, copper in India basically is found three states: Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Jharkhand. The mines of copper is Malachkand mines, which is the largest copper mine. Then we have the K3. Then we have the Kulihan mine, Banvas mine. Then in Jharkhand, we have Singhbun, Ghatsila is very famous, Ghatsila. Okay, Shurda mine. Okay, so Singhbum, Ghatsila, Kenadi. Okay, these are the copper mines. The largest one is Malachkand and K3. Malachkand in MP, K3 is in Rajasthan. Okay, very, very important. It is used for cables and all that. Okay, Next, nickel they have asked last year. I don't think they will ask nickel, but you should know in India, nickel is found in Shukinda, Odisha. Shukinda Valley, Odisha. Jajpur. Then even in Jharkhand, East Singhbhum. Then guys, largest producer is Indonesia. Last year, this was a question, direct question. Indonesia. Then guys, uranium this year, you know guys, FBR, fast breeder reactor attaining the criticality. So nuclear energy, India has a 100 gigawatt target by 2047, and nuclear energy is a target this year, guys. I'm expecting two questions from nuclear energy this year. One question based on uranium and thorium, and another question on the three-stage nuclear program, which is focusing on FBR. So as far as the uranium and thorium is concerned, uranium is a radioactive element which is used for power generation in nuclear power plants. The problem is India does not have much uranium. India only has 2% of the world's uranium, and India relies on imports from Russia, Kazakhstan, and France. You can see here in India, uranium is found mainly in Jaduguda in Jharkhand, Batin mines, Navapahar, Tumadi, Bagjata mines. Okay, these are the mines, guys. Jaduguda, Batin, Navapahar, Tumadi, and Bagjata mines. In Andhra Pradesh, Tumbapalle, very large mine, guys, Tumbapalle. Then in Meghalaya, Domiasat. Okay, so guys, these are very, very important, you know, guys. Okay, 8 reactors use indigenous, other 14 reactors they are using imported uranium. Whenever you are using imported uranium, you are under IAEA safeguard. Okay, India imports uranium from countries I have already told you, Russia, Kazakhstan, etc. In world, guys, which country is the top producer? Kazakhstan. Then we have the Canada. Then we have the Australia. Australia has one of the largest reserves of uranium, but Kazakhstan is the largest producer of uranium. Kazakhstan, it's a Central Asia country. Kazakhstan. Okay, you should know this. Okay, so this is really very important. You know, guys, naturally occurring uranium does not have U-35 much. Only 0.7% of U-35. U-35 is the fissile. So what we have to do? Enrichment, 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 enrichment. We have to increase at least to 4 or 5% or 6%. Okay, and for nuclear weapon, we have to increase to more than 60%. Okay, you should know this. Okay, 90% if you achieve, you can make a nuclear weapon. Okay. Next, guys, deep sea mining is very important, guys. India has got permission from International Seabed Authority to mine, polymetallic sulfide in Carlsberg Ridge. Okay, so polymetallic sulfides are polymetallic nodules which are available at the deep sea. Okay, they are rich in critical minerals like cobalt, gold, copper. Okay, so this is really very important, guys. You know, deep sea mining is one topic which you can expect question on deep sea mining. You can go through this Optima card. You should also prepare International Seabed Authority. It's an authority which is established under United Nations Convention on Sea. Okay, it's in Jamaica, Kingston. Okay, so it's very important. Generally in Africa, any international agency is there, that becomes very important. The location becomes very important. It basically issues licenses and regulates deep sea mining. Guys, also we have Samudrayan mission, India's first manned ocean mission for the deep sea. Okay, this is again very important. Ministry of Earth Science is the nodal ministry, and the vehicle is used in Matsya 6000. Matsya 6000. It goes deep into the sea. It's like a underwater rover, we can say that. And why we are going underwater? Because we have the polymetallic nodules, manganese, nickel, copper, gold. Okay, so polymetallic nodules can be one question, guys. NIOT, you can prepare. It is in Goa. Okay, NIOT is based in Chennai. It is in. You can check out. Where is the headquarter of NIOT. You can check out. It's an autonomous body under Ministry of Earth Sciences. You can just check out NIOT. Okay, this is very important. Please check out what is the headquarters of NIOT. Okay. Next topic is, guys, rice. India is now becoming the largest rice producer. Guys, it's a very big thing. India was already the largest exporter. Now India is the largest producer. Guys, just last year, China was the largest producer of rice. Now India has overtaken China to become the largest producer of rice. India was already largest exporter of rice. Okay, this is very, very important, guys. You can expect a question on rice cultivation. UP is the state which having the largest rice cultivation in India. UP. Okay, very, very important, guys. Rice is mostly a kharif crop. It's a kharif crop. Rice is the largest land under cultivation in India. Rice is the largest land under cultivation in India is rice. Very, very important, guys. You may expect rice is a water intensive crop. So when we grow rice, the groundwater levels decrease, guys. Alpha is basically a kind of a grass. Okay, it's kind of a grass. Okay, alpha is a very important topic. Also, UPSC has asked alpha multiple times. It's, I think, it helps in uh, nitrogen fixation also. You can just have a look at it. Alpha. Okay, alpha has been asked by UPSC, I think, in the past. So there was some controversy. Yeah, used for animal fodder. It was okay. So in US, alpha is GM alpha. So there was some controversy because of the import of alpha. Okay, guys, India does not allow generally the GM foods. Okay, and GM crops. Next, guys, is the India coastline redefined. So India's coastline length has been redefined to 11,098 kilometers. So they may ask you about the states where we have the coastal boundaries. We have the Gujarat, we have the Maharashtra, we have the Goa, we have the Karnataka, we have the Kerala, we have Tamil, we have Andhra, we have Odisha, we have West Bengal. Out of this, guys, Gujarat has the largest coastline and Goa has the smallest coastline. Okay, now we have the four territories which have the coastline: Daman and Diu, Nagar Haveli, Puducherry, Lakshadweep, and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, so these are the islands. So UPSC can ask questions on this. UPSC can ask questions on this. Okay, can you tell me India has, okay, what is the rank of India in terms of coastline? They can ask you this. Okay, next, continental shelf. Guys, India has claimed extended continental shelf. So they may ask you about this entire concept of continental shelf this year. So guys, uh, when we basically, okay, study the ocean plane. So we have continental shelf, then we have continental slope, then we have, okay, the plane. Okay, the plane. Okay, so please go through this concept. This concept is given in the NCERT. Okay, so please go through it. Continental shelf is very important, guys. Why? What is there in continental shelf? Can anybody tell me? What do we find in continental shelf? Continental shelf, we find what? Oil. We find what? Oil, crude oil, crude oil. Okay, so this is very important. So guys, there is a concept called exclusive economic zone. Okay, so 200 nautical mile from the territorial water is called exclusive economic zone, where in country which has exclusive economic zones, they can basically use the resources. Okay, and there is a concept called extended continental shelf. Okay, so extended continental shelf is a concept basically, okay, when it's an extension of the same seabed, okay, natural extension, then they can claim extended continental shelf. Okay, so basically this is also for the mining and all that, okay, resources and polymetallic nodules and oil. Okay, and guys, there is one place which is being disputed between India and Pakistan, which is Sir Creek. Sir Creek is in Gujarat, guys. So it's disputed between India and Pakistan. They can ask you this. Okay, next, guys, two water treaty which is in news is Indus Water Treaty and the Ganga Water Treaty. Indus Water Treaty is between India and Pakistan. It was signed with World Bank collaboration in the year 1960. And there are two types of rivers here: the eastern rivers and the western rivers. Eastern rivers, guys, will be with India, see Bees, Ravi, and Satluj. And the western rivers will be with Pakistan. Okay, western rivers basically Indus, Chenab, and Jhelum. Guys, you can ask hydroelectric projects on the, okay, this, okay, so many hydroelectric projects which are in news. Okay, Kishen Ganga. Okay, like this, there are many hydroelectric projects which are in news. Government of India, after, okay, suspending the Indus Water Treaty, they started working on many hydroelectric projects. Okay, guys, rattle, Kishen Ganga, rattle, Kishen Ganga. Okay, so please go through these hydro power projects. Guys, okay, reservoirs are favorite theme of UPSC. You can see, guys, Bees Pong Dam, okay, Ravi, Ranjit Sagar Dam, Satluj, Bakra Nangal Dam. So dams are also very, very important theme, guys. Next one, guys, Farakka Barrage, guys, Ganga Water Treaty, guys, signed between India and Bangladesh, 30 years, okay, sharing of Ganga water at Farakka Barrage, guys, on the river Bhagirathi near the Bangladesh border. So this is very, very important, guys. You may expect a question on that. And then we have the Teesta River. Teesta River also, guys, river sharing between India and Bangladesh still going on. Okay, so many rivers are transboundary river at the border of India and Bangladesh. So Tista River is one of the river. UPSC has already asked Tista River. Tista River basically you can see, okay, it originates in the Sikkim, and then it flows to West Bengal and then Bangladesh. Okay, and then joins the Brahmaputra River in Bangladesh. Okay, it joins Brahmaputra River in the Bangladesh. Okay, the tributaries of Tista River. You can go through this. All this, this there in the Optima card, guys. I'm just highlighting the issues. Next, Earth rotation, guys. Earth is basically you can see on 9th July 2025, Earth completed one rotation. Okay, milliseconds shorter than 24 hours. Okay, okay, shorter than 24 hours. Okay, it was the shortest day of the year. Okay, by milliseconds. Okay, so so why is Earth rotating fast? Why is Earth rotating fast? One of the main reason is, guys, redistribution of masses because of melting of glaciers and ice sheet. Okay. Other reasons are also there, guys. Moon causes tidal frictions. Okay. Core dynamics inside the liquid core of the Earth. Okay. But the main reason, guys, you can see this. Okay, redistribution of mass. Okay. So it's a starting fast. It's a moving fast. Okay. Next is a controversy, guys. African Union is criticizing the world map, which is based on the Mercator map. Guys, Mercator map projection is a kind of a faulty map projection, which basically does not show the exact size and shape of the continents. What it does is that it, order to keep the shape of the continent, what it does, it elongates the countries which are located in the poles, and it basically squeezes the country which are located in the equator. Because of which, what happens, guys, Africa looks smaller compared to the Greenland. Greenland is a very small in compared to Africa, but if you see the world map, which is based on Mercator map, okay, what happens is that Greenland looks bigger than Africa. Okay, so now Africa is criticizing this. Guys, they may ask you about the continents which are the largest continents in the world. So guys, we have the Asia, which is the largest one. Second is the Africa. Okay, so area wise, they can ask you to, okay, basically list all the continents. Okay, so this is very, very important, guys. This is very, very important. This can be asked in the prelims examination. Even Greenland, guys, this is in news. Greenland is under which country? Can anybody tell me? Greenland is under which country? Okay, Denmark. Okay, so you should prepare this, also very important. Next, guys, earthquakes are coming in the ring of fire or the Pacific ring of fire. Okay, guys, mega quakes and a lot of, okay, warnings, tsunami warnings in Japan this year. So tsunami is one topic which is very important, guys. Whenever there is an underwater earthquake, there is a chance of a tsunami, and if the earthquake is of huge intensity, then tsunami can be a very big possibility. So guys, there was a tsunami because of the earthquake in Kamchatka Plateau. Kamchatka Plateau, guys, they can ask you this year IR question, Kamchatka Plateau. Okay, so this is an important topic which can be expected in the prelims examination. Guys, okay, it is located in the far east region, okay, of Russia. Okay, so this is one topic. And guys, tsunami basically are oceanic waves. Okay, tsunami waves are oceanic waves. Okay, and they are basically generated because of the vertical movement of seawater. Whenever there is a vertical movement of seawater, tsunami waves are generated. When they are far from the shore, then these waves are not that big, and they travel at a very high speed. Okay, so when they approach the coast, so the speed reduces and the waves are very big and they can destroy. Okay, so this is called tsunami. This is called tsunami. This is called tsunami. Kamchatka Plateau is very important. Next, guys, mega quake. Guys, Japan is one country which is located on ring of fire. Because of location of ring of fire, guys, okay, a lot of earthquakes comes in Japan. Okay, so one of the mega quake advisory which has been issued by Japan is because of Nankai Trough. Because of Nankai Trough. Nankai Trough, basically it's a subduction zone in the Pacific Ocean where two oceanic plates are colliding, Eurasian plate and Philippines plate. Okay, so you can go through this. This is an important topic. Guys, plate tectonics is one topic which is very favorite theme. Next, guys, earthquake zonation in India. So, guys, there is some controversy regarding recently released seismic zonation of India. So, you may expect a question, okay, on this. So, guys, zone 5, which is very sensitive to earthquake, which is the northeastern region. Then we have the Gujarat, Bhuj region. Then we have some of the hilly regions of Jammu and Kashmir, okay, Uttarakhand, Himachal, okay, and also you can see Bihar, some of the border with Nepal, okay. So you can go through this Richter scale and all that, okay, Mercalli's intensity, okay, Mercalli basically measures the damage, okay, Richter scale measures the energy, okay, so you should know all this. Next, guys, volcanoes are in news. This year, Haile Gubbi volcano erupted. Okay, Haile Gubbi volcano is a volcano which is okay there in the Afar region of Afar region of Ethiopia. Okay, it's a I think it's a stratovolcano. Okay, you can check. Okay, Haile Gubbi volcano. What kind of volcano it is? They may ask you about this. Okay, so volcanoes are generally located on Ring of Fire or Pacific Ring of Fire. Okay, so India also has one active volcano which is a barren island, which is the barren island. It was asked in UPSC prelims before. Okay, so go through this. Okay, this is an important topic. Okay, and guys, this African volcano, which is Haile Gubbi volcano. Okay, it is located in the East African Rift. East African Rift. Okay, so this is an important topic which you can expect question upon on. Okay, then IMD, guys, which is a very important body for basically weather prediction. Okay, now this is completing 150 years. Okay, so you may expect a question. It is headquartered in New Delhi. It provides weather services. Okay, and recently, guys, a lot of reforms government of India has done. One of the reform is the monsoon mission. Okay, so you can go through this mission if you want to. Okay, next is El Nino, La Nina. Guys, this year is a super El Nino. This year we have the super El Nino. So you can expect question on super El Nino. Okay, so what is El Nino, La Nina? They are basically opposite phases of ENSO. Okay, opposite phases of ENSO. Okay, so guys, ENSO basically is what? When the sea surface temperature, okay, in the Eastern Pacific, okay, it changes. Okay, in the warm phase it is called El Nino, and in the cold phase it is called La Nina. Okay, it is called La Nina. Okay, so El Nino, La Nina, they are opposite of each other. They are opposite of each other. Okay, they are generally found in the eastern central equatorial Pacific. Okay, so Pacific, Eastern Pacific Ocean. You can see off the coast of Peru. Okay, we have this. Okay, so please have a look at it. Whenever there is an El Nino, there is a less rainfall. Whenever it is La Nina, there is more rainfall. So this year we are having El Nino. So this is a very important topic where you can expect questions on this. Okay, so uh, like it's El Nino is the warm phase. El Nino is the warm phase. Okay, so whenever a warm surface water off the coast of Peru disrupts the normal trade wind, redirecting moisture and redden winds towards Peru, and it rains in Peru. Okay, El Nino. So El Nino is a phase which is very bad for Indian monsoon. Okay, and this year we are having super El Nino. So this is an important topic. You can see this is the El Nino condition where warm water is pushed towards the coast of Peru and it starts raining. Upwelling stops. Okay, this is important. Next, Atlantic meridional overturning circulation. Okay, this is important for basically heat transfer of the world. Okay, so thermohaline circulation, and this is basically getting stopped or not stopped basically or reduced, I must say, because of the global warming. Okay, so uh, this can also be expected to come. Okay, so you can see what happens is the warm currents, okay, they go there, and the cold waters, okay, they come, okay, towards the equator. Next is flying rivers, not that important. You can have a look at it. Southern Ocean carbon anomaly also not that important. You can also have a look at it. Okay, just read them. Okay, just read them because generally, see, in UPSC geography subject, na, they'll focus on the basics from the NCRTs. Okay, so better focus on NCRTs. But yes, since these topics are in news, you can have a look at them. Urban heat island also not directly, they should not ask, but reasons for urban heat island we all know, guys. Okay, there is a dome kind of there where the temperature of urban areas is 2 degree more than the surrounding areas because of okay, the temperature from the buildings, okay, trapped air, okay, and vehicles, factories, etc., etc. Okay. Next, guys, cloud burst is one topic. Cloud burst basically happens because of localized intense rainfall over a small area within a small time. Okay, so the exact data or exact definition is 10 centimeter or more rainfall within 10 square kilometers within 1 hour. Okay, this is the definition of cloud burst. So generally, how cloud burst happen? Cloud burst generally happen because of orographic lift. Whenever there is, okay, orographic lift, okay, there is a chance of cloud burst. Okay, so and this is an important definition you should prepare. Then there is a mini cloud burst also. Okay, mini cloud burst. Okay, this is related to same the cloud burst only. Only that thing is that within less time. Okay. Next, if you see, okay, this year is International Year of Glacier Preservation. So glaciers can be one topic which can be asked. You know, guys, glaciers they play a very important role. Okay, in like rivers. Okay, a lot of rivers they originate from glacier. Even the Ganga River, Brahmaputra River, all these rivers are originating from glaciers. Okay, and why glaciers are found in equatorial region? Because of the high altitude. Because of the high altitude. So they may ask you about glaciers. Okay, or they can ask you about the landforms of the glaciers. Okay, you can see erosional landforms, depositional landform, erosional cirque, glacial trough, hanging valley, arete, horn, fjord. Fjords are very important, guys. This was asked in UPSC 1 year back in the mains examination. So fjords can be asked. Okay, hanging valley, cirque. Okay, or glacial deposition landforms like outwash plain, esker. Okay, drumlin, moraines. Moraines is a very important deposition. Moraines are used for, okay, what? Okay, what? Can anybody tell me what is moraines used for? Cultivation of what? Okay, can anybody? Kesar is used in, okay, many like kesar is used in sweets and all. Kesar. Makana, guys, makana, you know, Bihar is the largest producer of makana. Makana is foxnut and it's a very important crop. Now it is a superfood. It's a superfood. Okay, makana. Bihar is contributing 90% of makana of the India, and India is contributing 90% of makana of the world. It's called black diamond. Okay. Next, pulses and oil seeds, guys. Please prepare pulses and oil seeds. You know, even recently, Prime Minister talked about oil seeds. You know, guys, India does not have sufficient oil seeds, so India has to import oil seeds. Similarly, India does not produce sufficient pulses. India has to import pulses. Okay, although India is the largest producer of pulse, still India has to import pulses. Okay, so you should prepare these two, oil seeds and pulses. These are very very important. Both of things India is basically importing. Oil seeds, why we are importing? Because, guys, the area under oilseeds have declined in the last 50-60 years, and overall the productivity of oilseed is also not good because oilseeds is generally cultivated in rain-fed areas. Similarly, the case is for pulses also. Next, apple cultivation is in news, guys, because of, okay, the India US deal. Apples are in news. So apples are generally grown, you can see, in Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, and also apples are grown in Tamil Nadu. Okay, many people would not know this, but apples are also grown in Tamil Nadu. Okay, so this is one topic which can be asked in the prelims examination. Okay, jute, guys, you know, jute. Okay, so guys, you know, like jute cultivation, okay, which happens in, okay, West Bengal. Okay, West Bengal, and some of the jute cultivation also happens in Bihar, Assam. Okay, so jute cultivation can be one topic. Jute is a kharif crop. Okay, it is a kharif crop. Okay, so if you see, Bihar is sorry, West Bengal is a top producing state. Then we have Bihar, Assam, Uttar Pradesh, Tripura, Meghalaya, Kerala, also Andhra, also some, but mostly it is Bengal and Bihar. Bengal, Bihar. Okay, that is the most. Okay, so jute is basically a hot and humid climate you require. Temperature you require 26 degrees Celsius. Okay, then you require a lot of rainfall because a lot of water is also required for this, and soil which is required is clay soil. Next, maize. They have already asked last year maize. I don't think they will ask maize now. Okay, so you can have a look at it, maize. Okay. Then, guys, this rat hole mining in the Garo Hills. Okay, Garo Khasi Jaintia Hills. Okay, So this is an very important topic. It's an illegal mining. It's an illegal mining, and the mining at the Jaintia Hills. Okay, it leads to destruction of environment and all that. Okay, acidic water and acidic soil, etc., etc. Okay, so this can come. This is banned by NGT, and also it is illegal under the law. There, guys, two mines which are in news is Garwa mines and Kasmuda mines. These are the largest mines of coal in the country. Okay. Next, geoengineering techniques, guys. This is there in news every year. Okay, so you should know all the geoengineering techniques. Okay, this was asked last year also, guys. Okay, so you may expect this question again. So please have a look at it. One is the solar radiation management techniques. Other is the carbon removal techniques. Last year they have asked carbon removal techniques. You can see this was asked last year, carbon capture storage. Okay, or direct air capture. And also they can ask you solar radiation management, which is basically strategic aerosol injection into the atmosphere, then marine cloud brightening, then cirrus cloud thinning. These are the three techniques which we can manage solar radiation and can check climate change. And carbon dioxide management also can happen by removal of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through carbon capture and storage, through carbon capture, storage and utilization, through direct air capture, through soil carbon sequestration, and through ocean fertilization. Ocean fertilization, okay, when we put nutrients like iron into the ocean, it helps in build of phytoplanktons, which generally, okay, they sequester carbon dioxide. Okay, so I hope this is important. Next, guys, is the falling fertility in India. Guys, India has achieved fertility below the replacement level, which is a very big achievement. So some states in India, they have very, very low fertility. Like we have the state of Tamil Nadu, the state of, okay, Karnataka. Okay, whereas other states are still having high fertility like Bihar. Bihar has still the high fertility, guys. Okay, so you can expect question on fertility, crude birth rate, crude death rate, total fertility. All these questions can be asked in the prelims examination this year. Okay, so this is also very, very important. With this, guys, I would like to take your leave. I hope the session was useful to you. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.